A recent study found nearly 80% of California community colleges offer some support services for students who once served time behind bars.
And some four-year universities like CSUN wouldn't have support programs for former inmates if it weren't for a few dedicated students.
Valley View News reporter Tomas Rodriguez is live to tell us about a club at CSUN where students are helping students.
Some CSUN students started a club called Revolutionary Scholars. It is a support system for students who are former inmates. One of their goals is to help with the transition from life in a jail cell to life on a college campus.
New resource center on campus.
CSUN students quickly found that starting a club for former inmates would not be so easy. Lily Gonzalez was locked up for 4 years for a nonviolent crime. She created a place on campus for students like her who were once caught up in the penal system. They needed a place to get academic support services. She helped organize the Revolutionary Scholars Club, but at first, the university was reluctant to help.
But at the time, maybe it was the stigma that comes with a formerly incarcerated student population that CSUN was like hands off. I don't know the reason. And so when I heard that, I felt very much like I didn't really belong on this campus, or if I did, it was in a very hush-hush way.
The Revolutionary Scholars Club has a small center. Students attend support meetings, get updates on classes available to them, or use a computer. UC Riverside professor Dylan Rodriguez has studied jails and prisons for 20 years. He says college can be difficult for students who once served time.
Some people have trouble getting housing. Some people are uncomfortable having to check the box, the proverbial box, around if they've been incarcerated, if they've been convicted of a felony, etc. Some folks have issues with financial aid, and then other folks just have issues with the kind of stigmatization on campus.
Diego Paniagua works at the club center located at the Chicano House. He's studying for his master's in Chicano studies. After getting his bachelor's degree, he realized his criminal record kept him from getting a good job. His past didn't go unnoticed.
I was under the assumption that education was going to be my way out, and my BA would speak volumes over my background, but my barriers happened after I got my BA, and my major was in humanities, so I was trying to work with a lot of schools, and schools wouldn't hire me.
Getting that good job is just one challenge. The barriers to academic success can be just as daunting, and many of the students have their own stories of struggle and perseverance. They want the campus community to know they can succeed against many odds.
That what it'll force all of us to do, including those of us who are teachers and professors and even administrators at universities and colleges, is understand that there's an ethical obligation for us to join formerly incarcerated people in challenging all of those societal boundaries that continue to kind of denigrate and undermine their capacity to just live life.
Revolutionary Scholars says it eventually wants to build a bridge between CSUN's campus and those who are currently behind bars. Live in Northridge, I'm Tomas Rodriguez for Valley View News.